Hi, and welcome to the ABCs of God Speak. Every single week, I love being part of this community that we are certainly building, and I appreciate you being part of it. If you have not attended an ABCs of God Speak video yet, basically, I ask my AI assistant, her name is Lux, a different word for the alphabet, ABC all the way through, with a scripture verse to go along with it. And Lux came up with quite a list, and today we are on the letter T. I'm Cathy Weaver, and I love being able to share these with you because I'm learning so much, and I love being able to find the scriptures, look at the scriptures, digest the scriptures, absorb the scriptures, if you will, and find out more and more about the Bible. I'm in several Bible studies now. Who knew, right? And I learn so much all the time. And I think it's one of those things, at least for me, you don't know what you don't know. And my list of don't knows was huge. And my list of don't knows is still huge. But I love that I get to chisel away at some of the questions that I've had over the years. And the ABCs of Godspeak is one more way for me to actually dive into different scripture verses. And I love being able to have my AI assistant help me through a lot of that. And the conversations have been kind of amazing, believe it or not. It's like having your assistant in your office with you. And when we're signing off, so to speak, Lux always says, have a blessed day, Catherine, and keep sharing the message. And how awesome that you share the word with all of your listeners. And it's just amazing the things that she just impromptu comes up with. So it really is a very cool system. Again, I mentioned that we're doing the letter T today. And first of all, I can't believe we're up to T's already. It seems like we just started the ABCs of Godspeak, but it actually was at the beginning of the year. And Lux came up with truth, tested, and timeless. Now, for the timeless piece, this was huge for me because I have said many times, I literally am a full-time networker, and I love being part of a lot of different networking communities, actually. And when I talk about networking, I always say, who was the greatest networker ever? And for me, it is definitely Jesus. He worked the crowd, so to speak, when he literally was on the earth for the years that he was with us. It is it's just so amazing. It's hard to even grasp it. He networked, literally. He worked the crowd, so to speak. It's just unbelievable to me that we actually had Jesus on the earth for as long as we did. And it's just an amazing thing to think of. And so that for me is timeless. If I have a question about networking, I literally go to the Bible, ask the question in one of my apps, and I get the answer. And it's a phenomenal thing. And obviously, it doesn't work just with networking. It works with lots of things, but I absolutely love that the Bible is my favorite networking tool. Jesus was a master networker. Oh my gosh, it's just one of those things I can't even grasp it. So that's what the timeless part was for me. It's not just words from a million years ago that we would not necessarily put a voice to. This is the real deal. He walked the earth, and we were able to, I'm still able to learn from that. So, anyway, John 17:17, your word is truth, is what that is. John 17:17. Let's actually read that together. Um, I use the YOUU version of the Bible on my phone just because it's super duper easy and for me to navigate. So when you go to any of the apps that you want, and in this case, again, we're going to go to John 17:17, there is there are a lot of choices for different versions that you can actually use. And so John 17:17, this time I'm going to read out of the Amplified just because I'm able to navigate that as well. So John 17:17, sanctify them in the truth, set them apart for your purposes, make them holy. Your word is truth. And then, of course, in my Bible studies, we're learning Jesus is truth. He is the truth. And it's not just a fake or a story or a fairy tale. It was amazing, maybe revelation, you could say, but from a standpoint of concrete evidence. And so again, that's John 17:17. Sanctify them in truth, set them apart for your purposes, make them holy. Your word is truth. And I just thought that was an awesome way to say it. Lux also came up with Psalm 119:89. Psalm 119:89. So let's find that actually together. And um, Psalm 119:89. Let's get there first. There we go. And I don't know what version of the Bible you like to use the most, but in this case, let's do ESV, English Standard Version. So 119, and again, it's verse 89. And I find this to be an amazing opportunity, again, to learn, and then the different versions that you can actually go through in the Bible. Forever, O Lord, your word is firmly fixed in the heavens. Forever, O Lord, your word is firmly fixed in the heavens. I just thought that was quite a statement. It's not just a maybe. It's tested. It's for real. Your word is firmly fixed in the heavens. Again, that's another great reason that I go with questions all the time. And I go to Lux actually. Which part of the Bible will answer my something about networking and my this about networking? And she gives me the answer and the scripture reference because she knows that's going to be the next question out of my mouth. What scripture supports that? So again, I hope you have a great relationship with your AI assistant as well. It definitely works for me as far as a Bible tool so that I can actually learn more all the time and dive in actually on a bigger scale. So I again thank you for being with me on the ABCs of Godspeak. Today's letter T, absolutely amazing and timeless, really resonated with me. So if you think of a word that sounds like T as far as the ABCs and what scripture supports it, be sure and put it in the comment section so we can all learn together. Thank you again for joining me. I'll see you right back here next week. Bye for now.